Welcome to Country Kickback, where you'll hear the latest music from performers you already know and discover new music and artists from around the world. If you have an artist you'd like us to chat with, reach out to the team at countrykickback.com, or you can watch our live videos and more by following us on social media and YouTube. Here is your host, Danni with the latest from Country Kickback.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Thank you for watching. We've got Andrew with us here today. I don't know how you had the time to come and talk to us, but thank you.
Oh, I always make time. Actually,
Yeah,
today is a little bit chiller. There's still running around, but a little bit easier. I mean, the heat makes everything harder, but
especially today, it's meant to be like yesterday, I think.
Yeah. So, but I'm sure everyone who's been in here all week has been complaining about the heat.
Yeah. Well, luckily in here we've got air conditioning.
Yeah, this is all right.
And it's great because people can go and have a sit, watch the stage, go to the toilets, cool down, and then they go back to Peel Street. Perfect. It's been fantastic. What has been your highlight so far? There's probably been a lot, I would say, with what you've been doing.
Yeah, there has been. Probably the opening concert, though. I mean, the opening concert was pretty great. I haven't done my shows yet. They're happening tomorrow. Yep. But so far, probably the opening concert.
Yes.
And having, one of my girlfriend's kids up on stage with me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And was that like, have they been on stage much before?
He's only done it maybe once before.
Oh my God.
And the funny thing is, like on stage, if anyone saw it, he was very much just standing there and looking straight ahead. But it's not like he was so excited beforehand. Like he's all afternoon. He was like, "When are we going? Is it time? Is it time to go on?" And then when it came to time, he's like, "Yes!" And he's run up to the top of the stairs. And he's waiting for his song. And he comes out and he's like, "Cool."
So professional and still.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous. So, this is their first time work, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's been fun having them up here. Mind you, they flatline pretty quickly with the heat. So all they want to do is spend time in the pool or play their switches or something in the air conditioning. So every time we drag them along to something, they're like, "Oh, okay." Again, the first couple of days are a bit of a novelty, and I think it's worn off pretty quick.
Yeah. The heat does knock you around, and I can imagine for kids that would too, don't sleep well.
Oh, they're sleeping great, but they're exhausted by the end of the day.
Yeah.
But it's pretty funny. A couple of days later, Marshall is his name, the young one who jumped up with me. We went and did a song at Amber Lawrence's kids show.
Oh,
and he just took it upon himself. He goes, "You need me as well, don't you?" I was like, "Sure, all right." So he jumped up on stage, but beforehand we were walking through the crowd and people were stopping him going, "Mate, you were great, toot." And he turns me up to the third person. He goes, "This is getting weird." So
it is an unusual feeling though, isn't it, when you get that, because you're like, "Do I know you?"
Yeah.
Or it is quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
And even now, I bet you still sometimes have moments where you're like, "Oh gosh, it's a bit strange to be."
It's really funny when you can be in the middle of nowhere and someone who's like, "Andrew Smith, good to see you." I pulled up in the middle of the Flinders Ranges or on my way to the Flinders Ranges to get fuel one day. And someone goes, "You're Andrew Smith." I was like, "Yeah." Because I'm a big fan. I was like, "Okay."
Cool.
Middle of nowhere. So, yeah.
See, you're out there now. You're a golden guitar winner.
Yeah.
Golden guitar winner.
Yes.
So very exciting. And you've got nominations this year.
I do. Nominated for Male Artist of the Year this year. So thank you. I'm pretty stoked. It's actually 3 years in a row I've been nominated for the category.
Yeah.
Troy Casadale knocked me out of it in the first year, but that's okay.
That's all right. Yeah,
I couldn't even be mad. I mean, it was the award that ticked him over for the most amount of golden guitars ever won.
Yeah, so you can't. Yeah, I know. Isn't it funny though? I actually think though, when you look at the awards and any awards in Tamworth, everybody's just so happy for everyone. And if you lose, that's my friend that's won, and I'm so happy for them.
There's always a little bit of disappointment. I remember when Troy won, and I was like, "No, good on you." Like, yes,
well done.
So good. So, but look, I like to think that I helped him win that one, and he just owes me a beer.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, you can tell him that tomorrow night. So your show's coming up tomorrow. Can we still get tickets, or are you sold out?
Yeah, no. Well, the afternoon show, I think there's only about 4 or 5 tickets left.
I love it.
The morning show, though, I think there's about 50 tickets left. So they're both on track to sort of be sold out, which would be great.
What time is the morning?
11 a.m. for the morning.
After cavalcade?
Yeah.
Cavalcade
So
and then...
people are going, but the parade. If I can do the parade and then get there and set up and do a show, you guys can just waltz on in and sit down, I reckon.
And then you're doing cavalcade as well. We're on cavalcade. I haven't done it before.
Yeah.
It's your first time?
No, not my first. No, but the best tip is to get your royal wave correct. Get your wave right. And I remember the first year or so that I did it, nobody really knew who it was, so it was kind of awkward because people were like, oh yeah, and I'd be like pretend to point to someone and just like, hey, yeah,
no,
and I'd pretend to wave to someone, so people are like looking around, like, people know who he is.
I'm gonna take that on.
Yeah, fake it till you make it.
We've got things to hand out as we go, so that they know who we are.
I should be handing out my flyers for the morning show.
Oh, good idea. What is your favourite part about performing in Tamworth? It's a different feel here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I love the whole week. It really sort of remotivates me for the whole year, But you get to the end of the year and you're wrecked and you go, okay, it's cool. It's been a big year of touring and managing yourself. And then you get to Tamworth and you see how it's paid off and people come to the shows and they recognise, ask you for a signature. They go, I love your music. They pull you up and let you know. And there's just a whole lot of love here that then, just translates into motivation and keeps me going for the rest of the year.
I was thinking that too this morning because, just reflecting before I go and do another round of shows, what is it that makes me keep going? It motivates you for the whole year. And it is, to me, starting off, it's exhausting and you work very hard, but you're starting off with friends.
Yeah.
You're starting off on such a nice feeling for the year, so I think it's such a good thing to just motivate you to go out and make gigs. You get yourself out there more.
Yeah.
I think halfway through the year I probably wouldn't find as much motivation.
Oh no, it's harder. Well, especially being winter. But and that's the thing, we always come up here and we complain about the heat, and as artists, you got to walk around in jeans and a shirt. I've just got like 10 of the same short sleeve shirts this year, but it's. We keep coming back and I love it. It's probably my favourite week of the year.
Absolutely.
I always get excited for it.
Yes.
I'm more excited about the Tamworth week than I am about Christmas.
Yeah, me too.
So, there you go.
Oh yeah, like you just count down, and it feels like when you leave home, it's over, but then it's here within just and it's out. So
I can't believe how quick this week's gone, to be honest.
Great.
So I'm like only a couple more days, and I've got to start the drive back to Melbourne.
Yeah, that's right. You're in Kicks tent. You've been doing the radio. How's it going?
Yeah, it's
hot up there.
Yeah, you guys have got the cafe with the aircon.
That's right.
We're in a little tent down there.
That through.
It's been fun doing the guest hosting. I haven't really done the interviewing before, so
you've been interviewed, but not the other way around.
Yeah, so the good thing there is that I feel like I'm just chatting to mates, and I'm asking the questions that I'd want to hear, and and you being friends, a little bit more. It's not, occasionally I get somewhere where I'm like, okay, I don't know a lot about this person. I kind of have to make my way through it.
Yeah, that's right.
But then there are other people, and we could just easily sit there and chat for half an hour.
Exactly. That's what we're like. We're just like, the time just goes. And because we were like, we're just doing short shows this year. That's really hard to do.
Yeah.
Short shows. You're like, but I've got so much that we can talk about.
Yeah.
2024. What do you have? Your new music, getting on the road.
Yeah.
Ambassador
for just this morning it was announced I'm the ambassador for the 2024 Gympie Music Muster, which I'm stoked about.
Yeah.
I love the muster. I often tell people, like, you've got to put it on your bucket list. You have to get up to the muster.
100%. Yeah, if you haven't been, Tamworth and the Gympie Muster are two that you just have to try.
Absolutely.
And you'll probably find you can never not go after that.
Yeah, that's. I did that in a post this morning. I'm like, once you go, you're going to want to keep coming back.
Exactly right.
But that's exciting. So that's just been announced. There is some new music on the way. I've just been working on a duet with another artist.
Yeah.
So she may or may not have won Female Artist of the Year last year. So we sort of started teasing that one. Yes. That's on the way. But yeah, I'm writing towards the next album at the moment. But there's a couple of collaborations that have seen me through. So yeah, but on the road, of course. Lots of being on the road.
I think I had a person ask me, what do you like about being in the music industry? And I think it's the time on the road that you get to go out and meet people from, because you wouldn't necessarily meet them any other time.
No, that's it.
And that's
I spend a lot of time on the road, do a lot of kilometres, and I love getting to the little towns and meeting new people, and It's funny. When I'm on the road, I'm quite social. When I'm home, I just like to be a homebody.
That's what we're all doing, I think. Yeah.
All my social energy is spent when I'm on the road. When I get home, I just like to reset.
Yeah, that's what we do. I like to go to the farm. Quiet, no one's there. And you reset, ready to go the next week.
That's it.
Where's the best place to follow you and find out all the information as tickets come on sale?
Yeah, sure. If you just head to andrewswift.com.au, or if you're on the Bands in Town app, all my shows are on there. I always keep it updated, so always handy to follow me on there.
And merch, you're like the king of merch. on the website as well?
Yes, I have an online store. The link's on the website. Just got some new hats in, some new kids' tees.
Oh, kids' tees.
Yeah.
Right, I've got asked for them yesterday. That's good.
Yeah, I've got some kids' tees. They're the toot ones for the runaway train.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of new items coming soon as well, so I'm just waiting for them to arrive.
You have the best merch in the business.
Thank you.
I did I knew them, but I did do merch for an artist yesterday that I reckon is probably the next in line. Organisation.
Okay.
I was like, you need to keep pairing the two of you. So.
All right, we'll talk about that.
That's right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We have got shows coming all day today. We've got Marcelo coming up next with our music group, and Jamie Lindsay, Aaron Sherb. We've got heaps of artists. So keep following us along with whatever platform you're watching, and we'll see you very soon. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
See you guys shortly.
Thank you for listening. We hope you've enjoyed today's program. See you next time with the latest with Country Kickback.